So a quick background on the company that produces the database. I looked up Gale, found their website, because I was hoping that what I was going to find was that their gender studies thing was like some kind of mistake. I mean, I really didn't think that, but you know, you never know. So you get to their site where you're browsing their products, you choose online resources, you look for humanities and social sciences, you look for women and gender studies, and you search. And I'm thinking surely maybe this database was actually not meant for the kids, but you go to K through 12. I just want to see the kids stuff only. Gender studies. So you take a look. They describe it as a balanced coverage. I mean, obviously, it's on their K through 12 offerings. Great for Gmail and Classroom, so it's really, really good for the kids and education. You can get their title list. What I basically did was exported the Excel file. I had to open it in Google Sheets, which is funny because I really don't like Google or their Sheets product, but whatever. It's on the computer I'm on. So there's the Advocate. This is the publication that had that Redefining Masculinity, Gay Porn is Great article that I won't even go back to it, but you guys remember. So I looked up the Advocate, and I just wanted to make sure that I found the right publication and that I'm not like misrepresenting anything, because who knows how many the Advocate publications there might be. And there's the Advocate. I think that's it, right? That's pretty great. So you can go to the Advocate's website to find out just what kind of publication this is. And you're still scratching your head trying to figure out what this is doing in a K through 12 library, right? Got all about Grindr. We got all about photos and lesbian sex porn tips. You got all about people that aren't dressed. Lots of things that you don't want to see that don't look like valid resources for K through 12 education. So real quick, I'll show you. You can go to their web page, their main page, this Gale Cengage. They own a lot of stuff, including National Geographic Kids, apparently. But they've got their white paper there about their whole agenda on this, right? So I downloaded the white paper, and I'll just really quick, because I really am tired. Their white paper is all about how libraries are amazing because they're more than safe spaces. But this is not safe. This is insane. So whatever, you can all look it up if you want to read their stuff. But what I thought was interesting was that the agenda is right here in plain sight. They advertise it. Digital resources are especially important for the LGBTQ collection. For gay, lesbian, and transgender individuals concerned about privacy, online products can become invisible resources in a way print materials can't. So one thing I just want to say before I end this video is the big issue here is that these schools pushing for all online material, computerizing everything, is an understood opening for people to get content into their libraries, which would never, ever fly if they were bringing in paper books. The kids need paper books, y'all. They need to have books. They need to live in the real world. They need to be human. Okay, so all this push for everything to be on a tablet and everything to be on a screen, we, our parents, we know. We don't want our kids on a flippin' screen all the time. We know how that affects their behavior. We know it's not good for them. They do not need to go to school for 6, 8, whatever hours a day and be handed more laptop computer screens and tablet screens. That's my little rant. But beside the fact that it's not good for them in general, it also makes it to where no adults feel responsible. Because, see, nobody controls the web. Nobody controls the web. Nobody can control these things. So when I go and talk to the administrators, they basically don't feel like they're responsible because they didn't do it. Okay, so if it was a library with physical books in it, some librarian would have had to receive this garbage. This would have been the journal. This right here. This, right? That would have come to the school. And then she would have unpacked it out of a box, and she would have never stuck that on the shelf. Right? Nobody would ever be stupid and crazy enough to order this. Maybe somewhere they are, but to order this and put it on a elementary school library shelf. But because it's digital, they can sneak it in. Parents aren't looking. They're not checking. Nobody's paying attention. It's not just parents that aren't paying attention, but the administrators, the teachers, the IT people at the county, the IT people at the state level, they are not paying attention. And folks know that. Certain folks know that. So that's my thing. I mean, I just hope people do something. I don't know. I'm sure there'll be more because I can't stop looking.